I get to present the drone. This is not a toy.
Not at all.
This is one of the most serious, greatest ideas as a gift that I've seen all year. If there's one thing that is the hottest commodity for gift giving this year, it's drones.
Right there, yes.
And we've got them. Over 70,000 of these have been ordered right here at Christmas. We've got them at a great price. The tall guy is Craig Smith.
Good morning.
He's controlling our quadcopter drone, and this should be a $222 value. We've got it on the air for 66 bucks. What makes a drone instead of just a remote-controlled flying helicopter?
You know, I think the drone is the worst name they gave to this category.
I think so too.
It's not really a drone. What it is, it's a flying video camera. Put that in perspective. This is a flying video camera that you're looking in front of me right here, because it has the ability to fly in places that you're not able to get with your standard camera, with your phone, and you're able to shoot video. As you look at the bottom of the drone right there, you can see the little video camera in there, and I'm able to record anything that I fly near up to hundreds of feet in the air. And Dan, your flight skills are getting better. You hit the ground again, but that's all right.
Well, I got to tell you.
But what's great about this, all those moments you want to capture, you're at some awesome wedding, get approval by the people at the wedding. You want to fly over the wedding beforehand.
You want to look,
you want to
see
fly over
what
any
your own
cool
house looks like from the air.
Get great shots of the trees. You want to see the little animals in the trees, the chipmunks and
Right.
all the squirrels building nests. You can get up there with this drone and shoot phenomenal video.
It takes a little bit of practice.
It does, a little bit.
It is recommended for ages 14 on up, and Craig is really good at it. I'm just learning. So if you were watching 30 seconds ago, I just dumped
You
one
crashed
on the
it.
floor.
You crashed it. That's all right.
It. There are drones out there that go for $700, $800, $900 or more. I highly recommend, if you're interested in one of those, get this and practice with it.
It's the same type of control.
Same exact controller. This even comes with a repair kit with extra blades, 2 batteries. It normally comes with 1 battery. We give you a secondary battery. That way you can play and have some fun. And we also give you some really cool apps to go along with it. And cover some of the apps if you would. The Striker drone just by itself sells for more money than what we're charging. And then we add in the premium app, the quadcopter premium app, the helicopter premium 3 app. All of those apps, what do?
You got video editing software in there, plus you have flight simulator software in there. And what I love about this drone from Striker, Dan, is the fact that if you want to get started in the world of drone, you want to get started in the world of shooting phenomenal video from a bird's eye view, all the controls you're learning right here, it's the same process as you're going to use on those high-priced drones. If you can fly this thing, you can fly all those things, and it's very simple to control. Bring her down a little bit. You're way up there in the rafters. Now I get worried about you, Dan. But the controls are so simple. It's easy to navigate. You can go to any direction that you want. You can shift it around. But the cool factor is, Dan, is when you get 30, 40, 50, 150 feet in the air and get those bird's eye views, that's the kind of stuff we're used to seeing from National Geographic, of guys in helicopters shooting that footage that would cost you thousands of dollars. Now you can do it on a Tuesday afternoon.
I think it's one of the coolest things. By the way, any woman who has been married for a while knows that the only difference between men and boys is the price of their toys. Have you heard that?
I have heard that, but this thing is so much more than a toy, what I love about it.
It's on my gift list. It is on my gift list.
The thing is, once you get a hold of this thing, once you take it outside, and I recommend the first time you use it, don't do it around the kitchen table. Don't do it in the living room. Give yourself some wide open space.
Yes.
But it takes you maybe 1 or 2 flights to get really comfortable with it, and then the video you're going to be able to produce with the little video camera built in here, it's so easy to get started. You're going to get phenomenal footage that you otherwise would never have a chance to get.
Couple things. We have had so many of you purchase these that what we had to ship right away is already gone. So with that in mind, we do have an advanced order that will ship out on the 18th of December. It will be there in time for the holidays. That's important. It will be there. Now, by the way, even Craig crashed his.
Yeah.
So we'll pick up on mine. I'll get it.
It's no big deal if you crash it, Dan. It's made of lightweight plastic. You also have guards around each of the propellers. So even when you crashes, it bounces back right back. So I just dig this off the wall. No problem. Just set it on a flat surface, fire it right back up again.
You ready, Craig?
It's fly time again. You're not going to crash into me, are you? Oh, you got the flips down, Dan. Impressive.
Did anybody see that? Nice job.
You want more flips?
That's the first flip that I've been able to pull off with this thing. First one.
And think about the video footage you're going to get of that, of doing those flips in the air, of flying all over the place, and getting that bird's eye view. I had this out the other day. I was flying around the trees in my house. I was able to land it on the roof, take back off again. I went up and down my street. The main thing is you just want to be safe where you are. So the first couple times you take this out, I recommend you go to a park, go to an empty parking lot, somewhere where you'll have a lot of space. But it's so easy to get used to the controls. Easy to pivot around with those 4 propellers there. You basically have control of this thing. You can put it almost anywhere you want to put it, Dan.
Oh, thank you. So just you say, you've got complete control. You put it anywhere you want.
Well, most people have complete control as I buzz your head right there.
Yeah, well, I just hit a very hardworking individual in the back of their
You
head.
hit the jib operator.
Yes, I didn't mean to do that. I lost sight of it. It's just the coolest little thing. The value story on this, by the way, if you can find the Striker drone for a better price somewhere else, then buy it there. But I just don't think you can.
No.
It's 69
and plus
bucks.
all the apps and all the content.
These apps are going to help you to become even better with it. The Striker drone sells for 69 bucks normally. That's 1 battery. We give you 2.
And that's key, Dan, because you'll get
increased
somewhere
flight
between
time.
You get somewhere between 7 and 10 minutes of flight time depending on how you're flying it. But the great thing is once you take this out and you fly it once, you want to fly right again. So the second battery, you'll have 2 of them charged, be able to take off right away. It'll be spectacular. So
it's a $222 retail value, and we've got it for 69 bucks. Now, I've got a little bit of the air conditioning draft in here. I can feel that.
Yeah, we're not recommending this as a cooling system, Dan, but I will do that for you if you like. I'm actually trying to buzz my computer right here because you can see some of the video that we shot on this previously out in California, right along the coast. And this is really cool stuff that, you know what, we all like to take great pictures and we all get those stereotypical angles that we have. You can go with the low angle, you go with the high angle, but you're not gonna be able to get a bird's eye view unless you have a big ladder or you're renting a helicopter. This is what gives you that great video footage anywhere you go. And think about all the parks you go to.
Right.
Think about all the, the super cool formations up there in the trees that you're kind of just staring up, or you're using a set of binoculars. Now you get video.
Another factor, Craig and I are both flying at the same time. So it has 4 different frequencies in the controller and on your new Striker, so multiple people can fly at the same time. I do want to point out a couple things, and it's just good common sense. It's for hobby or recreational purposes only. In other words, don't be taking your drone to your local golf course and telling them that you'll shoot footage for money, because you cannot do that with a drone. You need a pilot's license to do that. Keep it in eyesight at all times. Don't fly higher than 400 feet, which is way up there, and keep it away from other aircraft and airports. Yeah. So don't be a dummy, have fun with it, be responsible.
And those FAA regulations are up to 400 feet.
Yes.
That's the thing. Just use common sense, make sure that you're safe. That's the big story with this. You want to make sure you're flying in a safe way. And that's why I say the first couple times out, take yourself to a park with a lot of open space. Take yourself to that vacant parking lot, maybe in an office complex if you have the permission. This is the kind of stuff that you get right here. So you can see,
that's footage.
Look at how high up we are in the air.
This
is probably about 100, 150 feet in the air. You can go up to 400 feet, not above that mark. But look at this cool video. You see the beach, you see the waves, all of that great content. Dan, you need to get a helicopter ride to do that. That's going to cost you a heck of a lot more than 60 bucks on top of a video camera as well, a flying video camera. It's just so much fun, and it's going to give you great footage, whatever you do.
The number 1 item on my top 10 list for the holidays, and we've got it. We're going to go off, say hello to Edith. Edith, where are you calling from? Where's home for you?
Yeah.
Edith, are you with us?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. Hello.
Yes. I'm calling from Tennessee.
Nice to have you with us. Are you picking up a drone as a gift idea?
Well, yeah. I have
Nice.
2 grandchildren, 13 and 17, and I just want to have fun with them with it.
Nice.
Well, not only are they going to have the fun of flying with it, but also the idea that they can take video and still photography with it. That's pretty cool.
That's the one good thing I like about it, being able to shoot video.
It's
Now, let me ask you a question. Can you take Can you take your video? Do you download it on your computer, or how do you watch it?
It's a great question, because all the stuff we're going to include for you, Edith, we're going to include, before Dan lands on my head, excuse me, we're going to include this little USB drive right here. You'll have a micro SD card, 2 gigabyte micro SD card, and we're going to be able to plug that in the back of the quadcopter that we have here, the drone. Take the card out, put it in this USB drive, and then plug it right in your computer, because some of the video you're going to shoot, I'm telling you, this holiday season, you're going to see that video content. It's going to be all over Facebook, all over YouTube. So much content's already out there, but to know that you shot it, buzzing across your neighborhood, and be able to post it online, it's very easy to do. That's why we include that USB drive as part of the package we have here.
Yeah. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a ton of fun. I've been flying this for a few days now. It's so easy to get a hold of, too. It takes you a couple flights, but the nice thing is with that second battery, you'll be able to fly and fly and fly and get great video footage.
Edith,
Are those batteries rechargeable?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Yeah, just use your standard. Actually comes with a charging cable as well. Just plug it into the same charger that you use for your cell phone or the charger that you use for your tablet. It plugs with that USB drive, so it's the same way.
Edith, you will need 4 AA batteries for the controller. And that's it. And then let me tell you what, if you asked if they're going to have fun doing this, I had to actually walk away from Craig because I was laughing so hard that I started to tear up. I'm getting better at this thing.
You are getting better. It doesn't take long. That's the great thing. Your first flight, you're probably going to smack into a couple things. That's why I recommend you go out to an open park. So if you do land and it's going to bump into things, it's nice lightweight plastic too. So you have guards around each of the propellers. That's going to help protect those propellers. But even if you break a propeller or two, we include 4 extra propellers. And by that second, third, fourth flight, you're going to be able to master this. You'll be doing the flips, which are some of the creative things that you can do, and do all that and get great video as well. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we have family property, so we can go out on our private property.
That's perfect.
There you go. Just watch out for the dogs. Your dogs may want to chase this around the backyard. We don't want them chewing on it. But they're going to like it. They're going to try to chew on it.
We're shipping it out. It'll be shipped on the 18th. It will be there in time for Christmas, okay?
Good.
Thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
This is such a tremendous deal.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas to you.
It's a $222 value. $66 is what you'll pay, and you will have under your Christmas tree the hottest Christmas item in existence. It's a drone. Recommended for ages 14 and up.